And hello, everyone, and welcome to the show. My name is Tim Childer. As you can see, Alicia is taking the week off, and we have a very special guest who's been absent for a little while. And Ginger. Ginger has also
Hello.
been. Hey, she's been
Hi.
working on the past film, Electric Jesus. How did that go, Ginger?
Pretty good, pretty good. We wrapped back in September, and we're on to bigger and better things.
And you know what? She had mentioned to a lot of people, you know, we need help. We need people to come out. We need extras. And if you've ever been out there and you've said to myself, hey, I can't act. I don't know what to do. Guess what, guys? She has solved that problem for you. And I'm going to go ahead and let her take it from here.
That's right. Hello. Welcome to the show. Like Tim said, it's Ginger Steele. And today I have with me my co-owners of the RiverCity Casting. We have Dave Nally.
Hey guys.
With Double M Marketing, and Stacy Cunningham.
Hi, hi.
And Stacy is our instructor, our acting instructor for our Groundworks class that we offer to the Columbus community. That's one of the things that we have.
Yeah.
But
Very good one at that.
Yeah.
I'm taking the class myself.
do you want to hear about the story of how River City Casting started, Tim?
I'll tell you what, why don't you do that? Let us know how it's going.
Fill the folks in there, Ginger.
Absolutely.
Well, let's start it off with Dave because that's where it originally started. I guess you can tell the story. Of
Sure.
how
I've been doing background for the last couple of years,
Yeah.
mainly out of Atlanta, really. Somebody sent me a link to be an extra on The Walking Dead, and I didn't get on The Walking Dead, but I got some other opportunities through the emails, so I've worked in Atlanta on Night School with Kevin Hart, The Hate You Give, Brockmire on IFC, several other movies. I'm in Watchmen on HBO, which is current right now.
That's cool.
That was filmed in downtown Macon. But then as I see more stuff coming to the Columbus area, I thought, well, we need a casting agency for one here in Columbus, and we need to try to get more help here in Columbus with local productions and the like. And so I reached out to Ginger, obviously, because I knew she had the training and worked on all the productions in Columbus. You know, all the big time stuff that comes here. Ginger's normally on the set. So we decided to start River City Casting, mainly for background and extras. But then when we were lucky enough to get Stacy to come in with us, it just brought a whole new dynamic to River City Casting, which is really awesome. So we're really happy about the way things are going so far.
Excellent.
I was super stoked when they brought me on and told me this concept that they were doing because there's a lack of it in our community. We do not have an office that solely handles all of the casting. So we thought, how incredible. So if productions come to town, they need a 500-plus football stadium filled up, or they need those local speaking roles that are 5 lines or under, so they're not having to tap into Atlanta to have actors come down here, pay per diem, pay for lodging. We have such a huge, talented pool of actors here in Columbus. We wanted to start a free casting database for everyone in our community who can work locally as either a background, featured extra, or speaking role. They can sign up for free on our website, www.rivercitycasting.com. So pretty cool.
There you go.
Pretty cool. And I will say how I got started was a reality TV production company called It's All Good Entertainment. I worked for them and I did celebrity casting for everything educational that gives this country. We're talking like Flavor Flav, Rock of Love, Celebrity Cruise Line. So now to be in celebrity, or to put celebrity casting to the side and be able to cast just actors for great TV, great film. We've got about 3 productions in the pipeline. Bring it on. I'm embracing it.
And for all you millennials that heard that list that she just had,
they have no idea.
Those were actual shows in our
Surreal Life,
day.
baby. Surreal Life. Remember that one?
Rock of Love.
You would be
that was
surprised
crazy.
the hidden talent Columbus has here. Like Will Oliver, one of the lead actors on Electric Jesus, he auditioned here, and he got the part. and hopefully this is going to be a big. This is like his coming out. What do you say? Jump start
Yeah.
to the career, the acting career that he has. But he was also on Ty Mann's movie Redeem.
Brother's Keeper.
Yeah, and that too.
Okay, my bad.
Yeah, but Redeem is
you know what, I've noticed that ever since I met Ginger, and I was really kind of just I didn't know a whole lot about the movie scene that was going on in Columbus, but there are some talented people in this area.
Yeah, we talked about that, Tim.
We talked about it when it was pertaining to the movie festival downtown. But they're just coming out of the woodworks right now.
Yeah, that's
Stacy started
Really?
right down
Yes.
Festival.
Yeah.
And when you talk about talent, right here in the room with us, I mean,
thanks.
her credits are just amazing.
Oh, you're
28 different
you're
productions
kind.
before she even
It
came to
is.
Columbus. I mean, we're very lucky to have Stacy with RiverCity and with the acting classes.
Yeah.
So we can really build a database of talent and hone those skills right here in Columbus.
Now, when people go onto the database, how do they actually do the walkthrough as far as signing up?
We have a page dedicated completely to our actors. It's called Actors Playground. It's a page there. It has all of the click here to sign up for the free databases. It has sign up for our acting class, a click here link with a description of the acting class. It has really solid references if they need headshots. We recommend Sammy Saxon and Jessica Melton. They're our rock star photographers that we're highlighting on our website. But Actors Playground at www.rivercitycasting.com has all the details, all of the instructions to sign up. It's basically just a form. So we have your email, we have your phone number, we've got when you're available, your age range, your gender.
If you have a special talent, like you can play an instrument, you sing, please list that. If you're a voiceover actor and you want that in your subject, because then we might come across productions that need a voiceover actor, and knowing that about you is something that we can say, oh well, we have this many voiceover actors that we could send them to these jobs that come across.
So you just got the entire gamut from A to
That's
Z.
what we're trying to do.
There
If you're
you
in
go.
front of the
That's
camera,
great.
we got your back.
That is the goal.
There you
for
go.
We are
And
trying
what
to
about the
help.
people that said, I really don't have a talent. I don't know how to act. I can't play. I mean, it's just not for me. What would you say to them?
Like I've been doing for the last couple of years. You can do background. It's
work.
fun to be on set and to watch the process. I mean, it really is a blast. I have a good time just being a part of the production.
If I didn't have all this gray, I would love to go do a zombie scene down.
Who's to say zombies don't have gray hair?
Right.
Come on.
That's true.
The last guy that had gray hair on The Walking Dead got his head cut off, so I kind of try to stay away from it. Yeah.
It'll really stretch your
that's fair.
talent, though, what it feels like to have your head cut off. I'm sure,
Sure.
yeah. I will say this, how Ginger and I met, we did a film called Things Don't Stay Fixed. I produced the film. She was our head production PA. And an artist named Bo Bartlett. He was the director. He was one of the co-writers. And something that we're proud of with this film is 70% of the crew was here, Columbus local.
Yeah.
And
That's awesome.
85% of our cast I hired from right here in
Wow.
Columbus, Georgia. So we're just trying to build it up.
Yeah, homegrown.
Homegrown.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we want to put Columbus on the map.
Well,
It's time for it to take its
really
rightful
truly
place
seems
at the
to be
table.
it's getting that way.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Columbus is growing by leaps and bounds. It's really amazing.
Yeah. We mentioned before on one of our other shows that the Columbus Film Commission, they mentioned that they want to at least have 3 productions a year.
Right.
And I think this year there was probably 4.
I think,
Actually, maybe more. If you include commercials, pilots, along with feature films, I think there's been quite a few things this year in 2019.
Okay, question.
kinda cute.
What about if someone they're interested in doing a movie or doing an extra in a movie,
They want
But
to be an extra in a movie, a background
and
extra.
I really I'm talking to the people that actually watch our show, and maybe they're from Nashville or out of the area. Can they still go on, put their name in the database? And
If they live out of the area, they can apply as a local. That way they don't have
Yeah.
to pay the per diem and the travel
Right.
bump and all that. Because I've done background for a couple of years now. I go to Atlanta.
Right.
The last thing I was on camera for Stranger Things, which was a lot of fun.
And he says that he's a local from there.
Yeah, the first thing I did, I think, was The Hate You Give, and I sat down. We were in the holding room, and there was this lady, and there's folks that do this for a living every day in Atlanta. She said, go to Facebook and follow all these casting pages, and mark them where they show up first in your news feed. And next thing you know, you see all the opportunities all over the state. Augusta, Macon. I've worked in Montgomery. I've worked in Macon, all around the Atlanta area, and it's a lot of fun. As an advertising person, it's creatively, it's just a big joy for me to see that the creative process. It's a lot of fun. So go to Facebook and like all the casting pages and make sure they get to the top of your news feed, and you'll have all the work that you want. Can you make a lot of money as background? No, but it's not really about the money. To me, it's about just being a part of it, and it will lead to other things. I've had my first speaking role with Frankie and Marty. They're doing Rockabye the movie.
Correct.
So I had
Tim's
the first.
met them.
Yeah.
They've been
Had
on.
them on the show.
Yes, absolutely. I'm actually a preacher at a graveside service. Marty handed me a Bible and said, "Read Psalm 23." And so that's what I did. It was about a 3-minute monologue, and it was a blast. We had a good time that day.
Yeah.
So it's just really a lot of fun to be a part of.
And Frankie's a nice guy. He showed
Frankie's
up, and
great.
you know what? He showed up and actually did the show, and then before he left, he ended up hiring my wife to do a singing part for the movie.
Yeah, that's
so
right. That's right.
it's just it really gets me how these things work hand in hand. I mean, these guys show up and their eyes are kind of opened. Columbus has talent.
Everything
Yeah.
is so interconnected, isn't it?
It is.
It really is.
It
It is.
It's a snowball effect, too.
There may be some people out there that want something a step more than being an extra, and that's why we've offered the groundworks class. If they want to, they're interested in or they're curious about speaking roles or getting into acting. Our groundworks class.
Yeah,
is
it's
what they need.
Yeah, when I moved here from Los Angeles, and my first love is probably acting. Like, as far as storytelling goes, that's probably hands down my favorite position to tap into. But when I moved here, I found myself having to go to Atlanta to take acting classes up there, and there was not a consistent, ongoing, meet every week acting playground for people to come and keep their acting chops, strong. Or this groundworks class is also for that beginner actor who just is like, ooh, wait a minute, I know I'm interested in this. I just need a solid tool, technique, workshop, or worksheet to learn what this is about, to have an approach to the work. So groundworks class, we meet every Tuesday, 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. And like I said, it's for all different levels of acting. Zero judgment. It's all just, we're all just kids in the candy store coming, playing, and rolling up our sleeves and getting to the bottom of whatever your character is, making sure that you bring that world to life for yourself and then indirectly for the audience.
We
So
had
it's a
our
cool experience.
Yeah. Our first class was last Tuesday, but it's an ongoing class. So if they didn't get to sign up this month in November, it's going to be there in December. And
It's going to be there in January.
First thing 2020.
So
Very reasonable on the rate, too. I
Yes.
mean,
that's $100 a month.
yeah.
So
And I saw that and I thought, well, I mean, when I first saw it, when Ginger actually posted it on her page, and I was looking at it, and I thought, I don't have $100 right now. Yeah. But you know what? It was followed by, hey, you pay $100, but this is what you're going to get paid per day, and it was like $80 a day. So you're making an investment in yourself. Mm-hmm. It's not that you're just going to fork over the money. You'll probably earn that, tenfold.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I agree, and that is one thing that I've learned throughout throughout my acting career is absolutely you have to put money into, having a subscription to be able to upload your headshots and your demo reel to certain acting websites. You have to pay for your, classes, for your headshots. But there's also a fine line of don't bleed me dry. And that's why $100 a month, anything more than that, I think it crosses that line of don't bleed me dry, man. I understand I have to put money into any business to make money, but let's keep it reasonable.
That's less than a gym membership, actually.
Yeah, it really is.
So let me ask for, I guess, for
really
David and
getting
Stacy, being a teacher, is it exciting to you to come to such a, I guess, a fertile, untapped ground like Columbus, and you get to develop the talent as it grows?
Absolutely.
Yeah, when I moved here from L.A., I also spent a few years in Dallas. I'd had my fill of concrete jungle. I didn't want to move to Atlanta, so I thought, you know what? I'm not here to oversaturate this community or anything like that. I'm just here to start some revolutions, which is why I started Way Down Film Festival, which is why I wanted to get into feature films, which is why I'm so honored to be a part of RiverCity.
That still floors me that we actually have the founder.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well, Way Down Film Festival, we closed our creative doors. It's, all good. It just ran its course. But one of my partners in crime in it, Scott Phillips, who's an international film festival critic, he and I were like,
Scott's been on also.
oh yeah, he's incredible.
So.
Yeah, he's rocking the film scene in this town. We're like, we love film too much. We love the festival experience. So we went ahead and started Midnight Train Film Festival. All screenings are still going to be on the main stage of Springer Opera House. We're having networking parties that weekend at Bo Bartlett Center. Our short film submissions open January 1st, 2020. So all local filmmakers, start your cameras rolling.
Yep.
And the festival itself is February 12th through the 14th, 2021. So folks have some time to submit and to lock down the dates. So.
There you go, guys. You heard it here first. And,
Keep getting better
I'll
and
say
better.
this. We've talked about this several times. People are going to go, I don't have a camera. You know what? If you want to start off, you have a phone.
Yeah.
And there has been so many short films that have been shot with iPhones.
I know. Yeah.
And, of course, that's something you want to grow out of in the future, but it's a place to start.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Because sometimes at the end of the day, it's all about the content. It's all about the story. And make your story work with an iPhone or what have you that you're using. Make it part of the story.
There you go. And it's like I've said here before, the journey is reward.
Yeah.
So, if it doesn't matter where you start, you're just going to learn as you grow. And it's an absolutely amazing thing. You'll look at yourself probably a couple of months down the road and think, hey, was I ever there? And, it's something you can encourage others. So,
where do you feel like this community is on track? Is there any sort of word on the street of what more we could do to help build it up? Is there any buzz or laps or anything like that going on?
No, actually, I think, and like I said, I'm kind of new coming into this, but the people that I've spoken with, it's really they're just trying to get the word out. And that's the best thing you can do at this point. I think the community. I'll put it this way: I have a stepson who actually lives in LA now, and he was just signed with Sony Records, and he's currently over in Japan. But
Congratulations!
Well, thank you. He had told me, actually, we were speaking, and he said, Tim, it's totally changed. Because when he first started in music, he was really kind of killing himself to get in the nightclubs here. Now with the advent of YouTube and Facebook, and it's just absolutely amazing. It truly is. But, I'm truly honored, and I'm going to see if I can get down there myself. My problem is I can't hear most of the time, but... see if we can find something to do.
They'll let that stop you.
Yeah, you can find some trouble. You'll find some trouble. Do you want to talk anything about, because I think one of the things is just making sure that productions, films, TV, even commercials, industrials, they know how to find that talent, be it, an assistant director, be it, someone who works camera or, a boom operator.
yes.
So being able to find those people, so productions who are considering shooting their production here in Columbus know that they don't have to bring in all outside crew. And that's kind of something cool that Ginger can tap into.
Yeah, I want to bring in John Brennan as the next guest, but we started a site, Kofi's, COFISGA.com, and it's another database, but it will any productions that want to film, they can come to this site and they can find location scouting, someone to help them find location scouting, crew services. Under the crew services tab, every department that's needed on a production is in that. And I'm reaching out to all my friends that are working in the film industry here in Columbus to sign up on this database to get their information out there so that these people that want to film here, they know how to contact them. There hasn't been a database before for this sort of thing. So yeah, this is where they can go and get that help.
Well, I just look at it from when I was growing up, and back then, if you wanted to get anywhere near, I guess, a production of any type, you were lucky if you met someone, and you had to send in your headshots, and everything was done snail mail, and and I guess within 10 years. It is just blown up where you can actually just go on now, just boom, boom, boom. And as Dave said, you can go on, you can look at the different sites, and within a day or so, you're networking.
Yeah, exactly.
People don't even really sometimes audition in person anymore.
Right.
Actors, like if you live down here, I can't tell you how many times where it's just, you put yourself on a video slated reel and you send it over the internet to the casting offices up in Atlanta or Tennessee or Dallas or LA. So people aren't even meeting in person anymore, Tim.
Wow.
We're going to offer that
to.
too. We offer that too. RiverCity Casting is going to offer that too. Audition taping. If there is an actor here in Columbus, a local actor that needs help taping their auditions.
Our casting office is set up with professional lighting, the backdrop the casting directors need.
That's
we can load it
service
up
that
and
we're offering.
Shoot it off.
All that information's on our website, www.rivercitycasting.com.
And let me go ahead.
Thank you and good night.
There we go.
RiverCityCasting.com.
Love it.
Yeah.
Love it. Love it. Do you appreciate, Tim, that we dressed according
we
to
try
our
to be
colors, black, white, and red?
I do.
A team has to coordinate,
Yes.
you know. So.
We take
Well,
good direction.
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and say, well, first of all, let me say this. Anything else you would like to tell everyone as far as where they can go, what they can do that you haven't mentioned so far? Now's your chance to just get it out to everyone. Let them know.
Have we missed anything?
I hope that we've
got the
covered
website.
everything. An Actors Playground. And I also just want to give a shout out to the production companies in town, be it your business industrials, commercials, even short films. Reach out to River City Casting because we will absolutely work with your production and your budget. So if you are needing any speaking roles or if in your business commercial you need some background, we are truly here to help. Like I said, no budget is too small. We can work with you.
And I'll go ahead and speak with these guys. I mean, they're really getting out there. They're doing something unique. They're doing something for the first time in Columbus, and I really truly think you guys ought to take advantage of it. If they can't do it, if there's something they can't do, I can guarantee you they'll point you in the right direction. Well, it will get done. And the last question I have to ask. This, I guess the acting thing doesn't have to do with movies, all movies per se. There are a lot of industry here in the Columbus area. That's how Columbus was built. And believe it or not, when these companies make training films, commercials, that's just cha-ching. And you know, I know Dave said it's not all about money, but you know, it's nice to have. So
and if you think
you
of
know,
the
keep it in
performing arts
mind.
here in town as well, I mean, between Springer Opera House, there's also Ben Redding, who has started this incredible theater company called Muddy Waters as well.
yeah.
So my gosh, you know,
There's
as
a
far
lot
as
of-
acting goes, there's quite a few opportunities.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, we're going to go ahead and keep it short and sweet. And I appreciate all three of you coming out today. And
Thank you so
Thanks
much,
for having us,
Tim.
Tim.
not only educating me, but educating all of us.
You're a part of it too. You're helping us connect with other people out there.
Yeah.
Well,
Thank
I was,
you.
that's flattering, but you know, I truly hope that everyone takes advantage of this. And please, if you have any questions, you can write to us on the page, the show, and we'll point you where to go. Like you said, on the screen, www.rivercitycasting.com. And that's the place to go. Sign up, and of course, Ginger, let us know your River City Casting Facebook page and Instagram.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, so Instagram is river_city_casting, and the Facebook page is River City
There
Casting.
you go. And
Yep.
I really expect that to be growing as the company itself grows. And once again, thank you all for showing.
Thank you
Thank
so
you
much,
for showing
Tim.
up.
Thanks.
Guys,
Bye.
have a great week, and we will see you on the next show.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Delicious things to eat.
The popcorn can't be beat. The sparkling drinks are just dandy. The chocolate bars and the candy. So let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.